Hello, Morena. Happy Monday. Oh my God, I just have to start with a bit of a skite because I had the best weekend. Yesterday was the first ever energy festival and it was in beautiful Zenda's Cafe in Hamilton. Oh my God, it was so good. It was so good. It was just like I'd imagined, and everything was perfect. We started off with like 60 women all arriving, and everyone was arriving, and it was so cute. And there was about probably 6 really brave women who came on their own, which I love. And all these little groups of women gathering, and they all arrived. And you know, when you're going out for the day, you're like, oh, what will I wear and what bag will I take, and you're thinking about everything. So there's a lot of thought gone into the day. And then some people had travelled. We had people from New Plymouth, we had people from Rotorua, from Tauranga, had travelled quite a distance. So they got up early, and so they arrived and had a coffee. And then I looked into the big room, and there was like 60 women, all wearing bright, comfortable, gorgeous, squidgy clothes, perched on beanbags, just talking and laughing. And the energy was unbelievable. It was really high. Just everyone was so happy. And they were happy because I think they were happy because they were proud of themselves. They'd made an effort. They'd taken themselves away. They'd gone, like, you know, sometimes you go, oh, I'm going to go to this thing. And then you go, why did I say I'd go to the fucking thing? And then you go through that, oh, I don't even want to go. But then you get there and it's okay, right? So there's all that happens. And a lot of them is sort of, I think they'd got there and gone, oh, okay, cool. And then there's also an element of, Jesus, what am I going to? I don't know. I mean, there was an element of, I don't know for me, and I was running it because I've never done this before. So when you run events, you kind of design them. And I like to think of every angle. And I do spend a lot of time and energy, and Michaela puts so much effort into making these events amazing, but you still never know how it's actually going to work when you add the people. Like when you put the people into the soup, you don't quite know what's going to happen. But the people were magnificent. Like, they were so gorgeous. So everyone was sitting around and talking and being heavenly. And then we had an opening session and coffee and these beautiful gluten-free little pastries that the chef had made, and everything was just heavenly. It was so heavenly. So my cup was so full and it was so lovely. Like, I just had the best time. So huge amount of work. Oh my God. Enormous work. And I'm completely exhausted, if I'm honest, this morning, because not from the festival. The festival was good. My feet are sore because I spent all bloody day on them, and my feet get very sore these days. Even with the trusty Birkenstocks, they still were a bit sore today. But we spent all day vertical, running around. It was lovely, did a bit of movement. And I was on my feet all day. So my feet have gone, Jesus, Lisa, you had a big day. You know, my feet have sent me a message today saying that. And Saturday was also amazing. So we ran around and set up the venue. And then my daughter and I, Ruby, did that. And then we drove to Auckland and met some friends for dinner. And then we got to go and see Liz Gilbert. Oh my God. So Liz Gilbert is like my biggest crush. I'm so just absolutely besotted is the only word with Liz Gilbert. So Liz Gilbert wrote Eat, Pray, Love. She also wrote Big Magic. Big Magic is the most amazing book. I love it. I love her philosophies on life. And what I also love about her is she's so vulnerable in the way she lets you follow her life. So her life has taken a lot of turns. Like, she started off with Eat, Pray, Love, where she was in a corporate job, married, just suddenly just went, I can't do this, and ran away. And she went to Italy and India and Bali and famously learned to eat, pray, and to love. She says it's her worst book and she's pissed off it made her so famous. It's really funny. But she's written novels. She's written, I think, maybe 10 books, and just an extraordinary writer. Very creative, but she just walks to the beat of her own drum, which I adore. And I just love her. And Louise Hay was my biggest crush for a very long time, and I still love that. And I got to meet her. And Neil Donald Walsh is my other favourite author who I'm obsessed with, and I got to meet him, and it was lovely. And I didn't imagine that I'd ever get to meet Liz Gilbert. And then at the end of the night, we were sitting so kind of absorbed in the messages, just sitting in our seats. And I said to my friend, oh, can we just sit here a minute? Let's just sit here and Oh, that was so amazing. And I didn't want to leave the energy in the space because it felt like Liz's energy was still there. And we were lucky. We were second row from the front. So we had very good tickets. I'm really into good tickets. I'm like, don't fuck around with bad tickets. Just do not. Because I'd rather not go than sit at the back behind a pole. I can't be bothered. So it's my same theory with eating out. I would rather have baked beans on toast than have a shit meal in a shit restaurant. So I only eat at really good restaurants and I only go to front row tickets at shows. I'm a bit of it. It's part of my I want the best vibe because it's important to me. It's not important to everyone, but it's really important to me. So when we bought the tickets a year ago, we did buy the best tickets. I remember saying to my friend Callum, who was buying them, let's just get the best tickets. And he's like, yeah, dude, let's do that. And then at the end, while we were still sitting in our seats just yabbering, this voice came over the PA system and said, for those of you in the front 2 rows, please make your way to the side door for your meet and greet. And we were like, what? And we had tickets to meet Liz. I didn't even know. So there was only about, I don't know, maybe 30, 40 of us. And we got to stand in this little room and then have a conversation with Liz and have a photo with her. Oh my God. Oh my God. And it's not very often that I get really gooey and fangirly, but oh my God. It was just amazing. It was so beautiful. So that was extraordinary. I just loved it. I loved it. I loved everything about what she was talking about presence and how important it is being present. And if you're just present, that's enough. And I love that. And it was interesting. She was saying she's not a fan of, she was talking about the fact that we all spend our lives looking for our purpose. And I love purpose because I like the action of being on purpose. I don't think we have one big grand fucking purpose and everyone has to do one thing in their lives. I think we have a purpose every moment and a purpose every day, which kind of is interesting because that's weaving purpose into presence. But anyway, so now I've finished my festival. I've got another festival this weekend in Alexandra and I'm sitting with my planner going, whoa, what have I got to do? So today I'm heading back to driving home. I'm in Auckland and I'm driving home. So big drive, but that's good. I plan to rest, sleep, listen to some music and do a little bit of writing. So, because I have a very big week. And tomorrow, lots of admin-y things, meetings, appointments, blah, 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 just life fuckery. And then, thank God, I'm going to see my gorgeous Sandra, who is my personal trainer. She'll whip my ass into shape and make me do some fucking lunges or something, which is very good for me. And I do need to be forced to do it. And it's the accountability piece. I need to have an appointment with Sandra because I won't let her down. I'm really good at letting myself down, but I won't let her down. So I will go and see Sandra. And then, as luck would have it, I have a massage straight after. And massage is one of my favourite things. And I think if regular massage is so important, it's important for our bodies to be touched. It's important to find little bits of your body where you go, oh, why is that sore? What's going on there? Oh, is your knee out of balance? What's going on there? Like, why is your shoulder stiff? What have you been carrying? It's sort of an investigation. I think of a massage as an investigation into your body. And I love massage. And I think as a busy woman, getting rubbed by someone who wants nothing in return is like fucking unbelievable, isn't it? So just going, and I strongly urge you all to book a massage this week. Just go and find one. Some of those ones in the little malls are amazing. I had one with my friend Cindy. We were in Wellington and there's an incredible place down there. I can't remember what it's called. It's got a cute name. It's like Sunny Massage. Yeah, it might be Sunny Massage in Willow Street. And you can just walk in off the street and you don't even have to have oil. They do it with a towel over your clothing. It's like a midi kind of vibe. And it's just amazing. And it's just resets you. So, just take in your lunch break. If you work in a CBD somewhere, go find a massage person. Just get your feet rubbed at lunch. How good's that? $30, rub your feet, amazing. So I'm having a massage, that makes me really happy, and God, does my poor little ankles need that. And then Wednesday I'm going to take the day off because I'm working a lot of weekends and I just need to make sure. So that will probably look like a walk on the beach with the dog. It'll probably look like some cooking, probably some sewing. That'll be my Wednesday. What a lovely dip in the middle of the week. Thursday, I've got more meetings and things. Got the haircut, the 4-weekly haircut. I have a little half haircut every 4 weeks. So that's exciting. And David, my hairdresser, is one of my best friends. So I can't wait to just yabber with him. So that'll be lovely. And I'll leave with at least 4 movies I have to see because David loves a movie. And then I'm driving to Hawke's Bay and I'm speaking at an event in Hawke's Bay on Friday morning at Toi Toi. And it's a big fundraiser and I'm really excited. It's a breakfast event so that businesses, and I'm going to be speaking about power and purpose. So that's going to be glorious. So I'm doing that on Friday morning. And then I'm driving back from Hawke's Bay in the afternoon. And then I've got to be in Wellington at 8 o'clock on Saturday morning to fly to Queenstown to get ready for the Alexandra event. So lots of travel this week. And I need to get very organised. So I've got to update my I have a travel bag and my travel bag has a duplicate of everything in my life. So I don't, I have 2 hairbrushes. I have 2 sets of makeup, 2 sets of everything, which sounds extreme, but I travel so much. I need to be able to just pick up a bag and go, and I don't have to pack each time. So all the things like in my bag, my favourite tea bags, my lymphatic drainage brush, my toiletries, my makeup, what else is in there? My magnesium oil. All of those things are duplicates of the ones I have at home so that I don't have to try and find shit because it's just exhausting. And taking out decision fatigue and taking out the stress of travel. If you travel a lot, have a separate travel bag. I highly recommend it. I have a separate phone charger. I have separate everything. So everything's in that bag. Fantastic, right? Love that. So anyway, I've got to update that because the old travel bags had a pounding. The tea bags are empty. The magnesium oil's nearly fucked. So I've got to replenish the travel bag. There you go. I'm just put that right there on my list. That's going to be a thing. So I hope you have a wonderful week. I'm really excited. I can't wait to speak at this event on Friday. I love that event. It's going to be amazing. I'm really excited about it. And a good breakfast and a business market is kind of cool. Lots of people are bringing groups of businesses. So if you're in Hawke's Bay, you should come. I think there's still tickets on sale. And if you're in Alex, you should come to the retreat. And then it's not too late to get in for the Wairarapa Festival, which is happening on the 2nd of March. There you go. And I've got a whole lot of new people joined my Energy Club since yesterday because some of them came along to the Energy Festival and didn't know about Energy Club. So if you want daily texts from me and a weekly extra podcast and you want a little chat and a newsletter about energy and you just want to focus on your energy, it's $25 a month to be an Energy Club. And there's lots of content, lots of exclusive content, very exclusive. I do text you every day and you'll have lots more pinpoints on energy in your life instead of pain points. And you might just stay for a month. You might just come for 3 months while you get your energy reset. You don't have to stay for life, right? It's not a tattoo. But come and join me in the Energy Club. I love that. See you soon. Bye.